Howdy all, and welcome to Lex Lives. Next time we play a little Minecraft. So, I have been putting in some time on the Helix, and as you can see, I've actually got all 4 of the arms started. I ran myself out of glass, at least what I had available at the time, and so I've got all 4 of the arms looking pretty good at the moment, I think. And now I just need to take out all this cobblestone that I've got at these lower levels, which I will do on my own some other time. Yeah, it's quite a feat. I'm not sure which arm is tallest. And honestly, climbing up them is probably dangerous anyways. I totally fell in the lava. I think I told you. Lost all my stuff, which was irritating. And but I've gotten the black, the green, the white, and the red, and they do show up pretty good at night. The black, of course, is a little hard to see, and it does need more lava flowing down through it in spots. Like you can see, the straight sides here are single blocks, and I'll have to fix that. But and then I need to get them twisted around so they at least complete a single circuit all the way around. The red's pretty close, and I think black. Ooh, that could have been bad. I could have fallen in a stupid vat of. Oh, I just had a heart attack right there. Right there, heart attack. Where is black? There's black. Black makes it all the way around to red. Red makes it all the way around to white. Green makes it to black. And white was the one I had the least amount of glass for, so it doesn't even make it barely halfway around. Oh, is it getting dark? Because that's when it shows up the coolest. I think so. Let's head out here to, this way a little bit here. So today I thought we would work on the, where the pillars actually tear up out of the ground, and maybe start laying out the temple itself a little bit, since the rest of this is just going to be grunt work of me getting glass and melting it down and getting the colors for it and twisting it around. I'm not sure how high to take it. I might take it all the way up to build limit, honestly. I also thought about spiraling it in closer once I get it 1 full revolution around. So like when the red gets back to the red, it'll go in like, I don't know, 3 or 6 blocks, and then give it a good spiral. Let's switch to spectator mode. Game mode spectator. So we can get out here and view the city from it. As long as it stays loaded. Oh, see. Too far out. Too far out. Too far out. I'm sorry. Load it back in. I need to switch myself into creative mode to take out these cobblestone blocks, honestly. I shouldn't, though. I'm doing this in survival. The only thing I've done with spectator mold is mold? No. Spectator mode is figure out where some lava was at, which was really cheaty and I shouldn't have done it, but I did it. But you can see it's a lot of glass. I think the worst part is trying to figure out where it all blends in at. And yeah, you guys want to load this in, please? No? You're not gonna load it in for me? You're just gonna sit here like this? I don't know why it does that. It's so irritating. But getting the corners, each of the four things, they're not straight on, and so each one's in a slightly different position, I think. And so getting them to line up the first time was kind of tricky. And basically, especially with like the green one here, I just kind of ran it forward and in until it hit the circle, and then ran it around the outside ring. Everything's got its own little cobblestone ring I need to bring out, where I was figuring out how they twist together and stuff, and yeah, it's been a lot of work. And this is just the start, honestly. I really need to take it up until you can't see the top of it anymore. I don't know if I can get that high. Oh, I've got my clouds turned off. Let me turn my clouds back on. I can't see when I'm up here working on this because of the clouds. And you can see that it's actually over cloud level on most of these arms. I think the white one might be just under cloud level, and black is just peeking above here. And so when you get to cloud level, and when you're standing, I guess red's not too far above cloud level either, but you can't see anything inside these clouds. When you get inside of them, it's so dark in here. Oop. Okay, well in spectator mode you can see fine. In survival mode, you can't see because of the clouds. Or maybe it's I get a double cloud or something, and it's whoops. Game mode 0. Man, this cold could go away at any time. I'm tired of it. I've only been complaining about it for the 2 days I've been recording videos. No, no, no. Oh, go away, spider. You guys already lost me all my stuff once. No, that's not true. That was just straight up me. I want to look at the cloud level. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Yeah, I fell into one of these too high sections with lava in it. So there was like no way for me to get back out. And I just died. I took a bunch of damage from falling, and that was it. I was a dead man. Which sucks because I'm playing on the snapshot, so I'm actually on the newest snapshot, which is supposed to have a lot of optimization code, so the game should run better. Although I also saw a thing that said the block IDs are now mismatched. Am I seriously not going to get any clouds over here now that I want to show clouds? Oh, and we get rain. Never mind. I was going to show you, but I can't now. Oh, yep, still alive. Still alive. Hmm. So I also kind of like the. I kind of like the way the cobblestone looks interwoven in here, and I was thinking about maybe not cobble, but getting some smooth stone pieces randomly floating around the outside of this. Oh, look! Look, this is the new Endermite. He got changed. Now he's a Roomba. That's right. Go vacuum. Stop bothering me. You go vacuum someplace. You little fat slug, you. I'm not sure why they changed it. I actually liked them better as silverfish. Or they should get their own look, like completely brand new something. Like, they're Endermites. Why don't you make them look like a mite? Put some little legs on that thing. Just little tiny ones. But I was thinking, you see how like I've got some pieces of cobble just out there where I started taking the cobble off. I kind of like the way that looks, and I was wondering if it wouldn't be really cool to like maybe wrap the columns, the arms in cobble. You know what? Let me get my supplies before I go back over here. But oh, look at that! Look at the lighting glitch. I thought they were fixing this. You guys didn't fix it very well. I now have a pattern on my stairs. Oh, look at this! Wait, no, did I do this? Why does this look like this? What did you guys do? What is this? No, really? Oh, well, I can't wait till they fix that. That's not right. See that? The double stone bricks turn into... What is this? Is that what stone... No, what is this? This is... Oh, this is where I did... You've ruined my design. You ruined my buildings. Look at... I mean, that's fine if you want to add that as a new block, but I'm gonna have to come through here and... Oh, that dude totally dropped an ender pearl. I'm gonna have to come through here and undo all of these things because I didn't use a full block. I used two halves, and the two halves are forming into some kind of weird stone block thing. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right at all. Alright. Now, do I have... I do. I have a bunch of glass cooked up, actually ready to go next. You know, I also have the diorite and andesite, and I should have plenty of gravel. Some stone, some dirt. I have plenty of dirt, that's for sure. I have plenty of gravel. I need to dump that stuff. I don't use that for anything. What about granite? Do I not have any granite? Like, man, I'm like out of granite. Always out of granite. Who am I kidding? Granite, there we go. I don't know if granite will fit in with this new building, though. That's not really what I have in mind. I like the way this one turned out with the little random blocks here and there, so I kind of want to continue on with that pattern. So let's get this mess out of the way here. Let's see, what can we talk about? Ooh, I've been watching this new series on the CW called The 100. It's not bad. It's definitely my kind of show, but it's a little weak in the, I don't know, in the details. And I think it should be a little darker than it is. And they just, like, there's no explanation of why anybody's even still alive at this point, honestly. But it's about Earth is, I gotta turn this rain sound down, it's so loud. Earth is, been nearly wiped out in nuclear war. And so the people of Earth, some of the people of Earth fled to space, and they managed to cobble together 12 separate space stations into a single space station. And although it's kind of funny because I know what the inside of some of those space stations look like, and what's on the show looks nothing like the space stations that they show on the outside. And although it has been like 100 years, so you know, maybe they redid the whole inside of it. And but anyways, so they this engineer guy, he discovers that the what did he discover? My brain just quit. He discovered that the atmosphere production, what's that called? I can't think of what that's called at the moment. The environmental systems, the life support, there we go. The life support systems are damaged, and they had hoped to keep the people in space for like 400 years or something, and before they tried to go back to Earth, and they've only been up there for 100, and the life support systems are failing, and it's going to take them a minimum of 6 months to fix the life support if they even can. And so he wanted to tell people so that the colony could pull together as a whole and figure out what to do. And the council voted to not tell anybody and to look at the problem deeper. And so he was going to go public with his information, and so the council had him arrested and killed. And then like, I guess his own wife turned him in, and so she's a member of the council in the show. In the book, it's a different story, and they're both dead. But okay, we got the andesites, we've got the dirt, we've got the stone, we got the, I'm not going to use the granite. And I'm probably not going to use the diorite out here either. But I think the andesite might fit in okay. Let's get some stone around here. This will be the tall side back here. And maybe throw in a little bit of this, whoops, this andesite. A little more stone here and there. And a little bit more andesite. Couple more pieces of stone, like so. That's totally not the side that was supposed to do that, but that's fine. And then let's do the front of this here. And we do this, and then we'll throw in a little bits of dirt. Will you go down over there? Thank you. Yeah, I like that. And so, the council doesn't know what to do, and they come up with this plan. And the daughter of the engineer said she was going to tell. And so she got arrested and put in solitary confinement. And on the show, and it's different from the book, but on the show, they only have one punishment. Or, well, they got two punishments, actually. If you're over 18, they can't waste resources on prisoners. They just can't. There's no way they can waste any amount of resources on someone who's not going to benefit society. And so they, I did not make myself a new flint and steel. I was going to burn this tree down out of my way. You're in my way, tree. And so they put people out the airlocks. And that's what they do with their prisoners. Unless you're under 18. And then if you're under 18, you go to prison until you turn 18. And then once you turn 18, then they will review your case again. Man, people stop calling while I'm trying to record. And then they will decide whether or not to eject you into space at that point. And so the girl's father they just took him and put him on an airlock. I mean, that was it. That was the end of him. And then the the council came up with this plan. Since they have to get rid of like 200 to 300 people, they figure they could send their prisoners, who are the kids who are under the age of 18, down to the planet to see if the planet is habitable or not. And so that's what the show is supposed to be about. And it started off okay. The acting's not bad. It's not too goofy. But I don't know. It's based off a young adult novel, which doesn't help, in my opinion, because young adult novels, a lot of them are lacking in, I don't know. I don't want to say maturity, but they're lacking in seriousness, detail, something. I mean, I get it. You got to keep the page numbers down. can't have the kids read too much. And I haven't gotten very far into the book, so I don't know how close it matches up. But I do know that it's a little different, and if the show is anything like the book, I know there are some differences right at the beginning, and that's all I read was the first couple of chapters. But you got so they send them with no supplies, no weapons, no tools, down to Earth, and oh, there you are. I was wondering where you were at. Back off. Oh, I like that I just went and gouged up all that dirt, and there's like a ton right here next to me. Get out of here. And the like probably like 14's the youngest character they've showed so far, and the oldest characters are, well, the oldest character is a stowaway on the ship, and but most of the characters are around 16 or 17 probably that they've shown, although they all look like they could be 20, of course, because it's, gotta get actors. And they crash, and the communication systems are damaged during re-entry. And so they can't communicate with the station, which is all well and good, but they don't have any supplies. But everybody's a survival expert. Just, people who've lived on a space station. People have been on this space station now for 97 years. 97 years since anyone's even seen the surface of the planet. And so they don't have anyone on the station that lived on the planet. And if you don't live someplace, you don't really get it. Like, I might watch stuff about Japan, but I don't get living in Japan. Because I don't live in Japan. And so they're not going to have survival experts on a space station because none of them have had to survive anything. They don't have cold. They don't have weather. Well, they might have cold, I guess, but they don't have weather. They don't make tents. They don't go camping. There's no room for that stuff. They don't have to get their own food. It's all grown in the hydroponics labs. And yet these kids, within the space of 10 days or something, have managed to build a shelter. I mean, it's built around their lander pod, but they put up a palisade. Nobody's going hungry. They've got food for some reason. I don't know where they got it from. They talk about killing a boar. They managed to fashion weapons. It seems a little. Oh, this is out here too far. A little, I don't know. Hey, we're gonna worry about the romances, and ignore the fact that they actually should be starving to death at this point, kind of thing. Probably take these out too. Alright. The last one here, of course, is jammed way up in the rocks already. So I've actually got to tear down all of this mess before I can do this one. But yeah, it's not a bad show. I'm enjoying it. Of course, there's still people left on Earth that, I don't know, they haven't managed to actually talk to one of them, but they've shown a few. And so I assume that somewhere they're going to run into society still held together after the fallout from the wars and stuff. And but I've been watching that one, and then I've been watching Arrow. Which, man, I cannot believe what happened this week on Arrow. What's today? Today's... I don't know what today is. Today might be Friday, or it could be Thursday. I've been on cold medication for the last couple days. Did you try to take out my beacon? What is today? Okay, it's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. So I watched this week's. This episode will go up on Monday. Yeah, I guess it's probably still too close. I couldn't believe what happened in this week's episode of Arrow. I finally have caught up. I was hoping that they would reveal what happened to one of the other characters, and I'm not sure if the character's still alive or not. And I was hoping that would get revealed this week, but it didn't. So, all right, well, I'm gonna call it here. So click like if you like, subscribe, be sure and catch the next one. I will get the rest of this corner here cleaned out and probably take the get all the cobblestone off of here before next episode. Stop it. And oh good, I set myself on fire. Seriously, dude. Oh, it's a zombie apocalypse. But yeah, I'll get the cobble cleaned off, and I'll get that back corner cleaned out so that I can put the decoration where it tears up all the ground up. Now I work on these decorations a little bit more. I honestly think I like that one better than that one. I don't think this one turned out as nice. I think it needs more stuff around this back side here. Just to make it look like it tore up through the ground. Maybe like that. Maybe that helps. Oh yeah, I think that's what it was missing. I know, 3 blocks. Woo. Oh, I'm starving. All right. I will talk to you later. Shut up, sheep.